yo, welcome to Top Trio. We got another amazing interview, sit down, vlog podcast. I don't care how you want to name it. I'm excited to have somebody that is trying to get back on good graces with me. So he kind of fell off for a bit. He had a really good summer, and he kind of just, but this is his chance to kind of get back in my good graces. So, but nah, this is my man, Tal. What's good, bruh?
What's going on, man? Thank you for doing this. I love open discussions. I live for them. So I'm excited.
Open discussion. You want to talk about your hoodie you're wearing right now, or you want to talk about something else? You good?
We can skip the hoodie part.
Okay, I just want to make sure, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wearing my Fire Nation shirt. I ain't trying to fire you today, so, you know.
I mean, they kind of lost too, just a little bit.
What happened?
They lost too. The Fire Nation didn't do so hot in the end.
Hey, in the end, they won. They brought peace and love back. They need, you know, it worked out. I mean, Republic City is a whole nother topic. everybody ruined Core's life, so that's a whole other topic. Core is screwed because of everybody else's decisions in life.
Yeah.
Cool. So the main reason why I wanted you to come on here, outside of grilling you on a couple of anime topics, is I know that you do some great streaming stuff. I know you put your links out there, you're doing some great stuff. Tell me about KTUFFT. What you doing, man?
I started streaming like a year ago.
Okay.
My friend actually got me into it, but the weird part was it wasn't something that I initially wanted to do, and then I bought all the stuff for it. My wife's like, just do it. I was like, all right, let's do it. So for like first 2 months, I'm getting like 2-3 viewers a stream, you know, like nothing crazy.
Aren't you still in high school?
No.
Let me stop messing with you, bro. Let me stop.
I feel like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then it just like took off for a hot minute. Like for me, like it was a lot. Like I was averaging close to 20 people a stream.
That's big.
And that's daily, you know. Ever since I got out the army though, like my stream schedule has not been as consistent.
Yeah.
But I'm working on it. Once I get in the right environment, I'll be good.
Hey, you know, for what it's worth, man, I know you're probably tired of hearing this, but thank you for serving. It's great.
Oh yeah, no problem, for
Appreciate
sure.
You, man. All respect, man. It takes a brave person to do that in any aspect.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. So by you doing the streaming thing was, you know, I'm sure, you know, I know you gave some insight on, you know, what pushed you to do that. Do you have like a milestone you're trying to achieve, or are you trying to go somewhere with this?
I think like long term, I've always wanted some kind of platform. Okay. Like, I mean, if you guys can't see, I'm very vocal, right? And
what? No. You're very quiet, man. I mean,
yeah, I like to.
Don't let what he's doing right now in the video trick y'all, man. Nah, don't. I ain't buying it, man. I ain't buying what you're selling right now. But go ahead.
Yeah, I like to talk, and a lot of the times, even if I don't hold that point as my own personal belief, I will challenge people with that point just to get people to talk. So with streaming, that's an open platform to literally just interact with people of all kinds, people with different beliefs, ideologies, views, opinions, you know, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, that is something that I genuinely enjoy, and I realized that through streaming, which I never actually wanted to do.
That's cool, man. So what's the next stream you got coming up? You got a certain game that you're looking to get into, or are you staying stagnant with the current game?
I mean, main reason why I don't stream right now is because like I feel like gaming right now is stale. So like I don't really have. I mean, I've just played a lot of Dragon Ball, Strive, you know, like that's really it. Yeah. I don't really have anything right now.
So everybody, if you watch this, if you want to pull up and play with Dragon Ball, I'm gonna put a warning here. We are not at fault for any feelings that may be hurt, any games or controls that may be broken. I'm gonna say this, and he's not gonna agree with me, even though there's other people better than me. This is the best damn Dragon Ball Z Fighters player I've ever seen in my life. Like, I thought I was good at Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and this dude is just dude.
I will say though, last time we played was what, like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
I've gotten a lot better since then.
Oh, I'm sure, man. I don't even want to mess with it, man. I'm good. He humbled me. He silenced me. Like, I was beating everybody's ass in Dragon Ball and all the groups, and he gonna tell out of nowhere. I'm like, damn, man, you embarrassed me in front of everybody, man. Like, I was beating everybody's ass for like a whole 2-3 months, and then all of a sudden Tal come in and show everybody how it's done. And
we need to play at least one more time. We have to.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm old now. My back probably hurt trying to play that game. So.
You're never too old. You're never too old.
Oh, snap. So another great thing. So he talked about opinions and trying to talk to people and trying to throw things out there to start conversations and try to converse. He is the king of this. This man, I'm telling you, don't let his nonchalantness right now fool y'all, man. He will get you riled up first thing in the morning. This dude is stronger than coffee, man. So one thing I realized, and this is, I will say this, I've argued and had conversations with Tal over the years, but one thing I've gone to this new height to where I respect his opinion. Before I didn't really, I was like, you don't even talk about. But I realized it's two different generations, and it's really hard for me to sit there and be like, you know what, you should respect this, or you should like this just because I liked it and was popular in my age. But then in the current generation, they get nice, pretty candy and lights.
Yeah, it's nice on this side. Come on over.
The seizures, man. I can see it on your wall right now, man. That's the stuff y'all like. You guys want seizures when you're watching anime and stuff. So I kind of want to title this "New School versus Old School," and and this is kind of where I'm gonna give him some brownie points to try to respect his opinion a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you opportunity. And this is probably one of that people hate you, but I gotta do this. So I usually don't have my background set. I usually don't put nothing up back here. Just be a blue background.
I noticed the UU merch in the back.
I did it because of you. So dude. So I know you like Bleach. I know you like Hunter, not Hunter x Hunter. But you don't care for Yu Hakusho though. Man, like,
so yeah, it's so much better doing this like technically face to face instead of, because like I can never really type everything that I want to type in one comment. I'm like, that's a lot to type sometimes. And
because you drop a little nugget and then it turned into a thread.
Yeah.
It turned into a thread.
So with Yu, like, it's set, there's no denying, it's set the foundation, just like Dragon Ball and all these other things, for what anime is today. Like there's no denying that. Like,
this is recorded, and if you ever come back, I'm gonna make sure I play this. I'm gonna say this as a gift and put subtitles and repeat exactly what he said. So just
lock it and save it. There's no denying that. But I do think like genuinely anime's just gotten better. I think maybe there's some, like, I forget his name. I was talking to somebody in the group a while ago about, taking story over just badass fight. Oh, sorry. Can I curse? Is that okay?
Curse, man. Yeah. In F-bombs, we have coupons we give out per season for like 1 or 2 F-bombs. But
I won't say all that.
I think you're good with shit and ass. I think you're good there.
Yeah. So like, I think anime definitely prioritizes animation and fight scenes and stuff over, I would say, story. But I wouldn't necessarily say that makes it worse than older anime. I think it's just in its own. It's all anime at the end of the day, but it's kind of its focuses on something else rather than Yu kind of had a little bit of everything. I just think like if Yu Yu Hakusho was like remastered today, I guarantee it would be like my top 5.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm gonna, and I hate doing this to Yu Hakusho. Like it has a strong foundation. Like it moves number 2 on my list because One Piece is just transcended over time.
We can agree One Piece is godlike.
Yeah, so. One Piece found out what the formula was for the next generation and just kept it going. Yeah. But with my issue with Yu, and I'm not even gonna deny this, the final arc is ass. I'm not even gonna lie. They can remake it all they want. I wouldn't care. And what really hurt Yu Hakusho, this is, I'm gonna say this, is the first 6 episodes of the season right after Dark Tournament. You had the Dark Tournament, probably the best arc of all time. There's other arcs we can talk about.
Dark Tournament is good.
You started off with Yusuke getting captured, and then nothing happens except these stupid ass game show quizzes for the next 6 episodes. And you took all that heat from you pretty much in the wrestling terms they call it burying people. You kind of buried Yusuke and everybody else.
Yeah.
And you take Kuwabara's powers away from him for half the season. So I personally want to remaster because I'm just not a fan of the remasters. Like I think Hunter x Hunter is great. I'm happy people are able to watch it. For me, it felt stale to me because I've seen everything. I've read all the manga and I've watched the original, and I'm so happy people saw the Chimera Ant arc, which was phenomenal, which wasn't animated before. But it's just like I was like, damn, I really like the original, but I respect the fact you guys like the new stuff. I respect it, but I didn't feel anything with Hunter x Hunter this time around.
No, I mean Hunter. It's funny. I have a coworker who he was like, "Hey man, I want to get an anime." I was like, I just listed him some mainstream stuff. Like, here's what everybody's watching right now.
Hunter Hunter's the one.
He got into Hunter x Hunter. He got into Hunter x Hunter, and it was just like he was like, my roommates are addicted. I'm addicted. We've binged all 6 seasons and blah blah blah. And it's just like I didn't like it that much, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Like it's not a I don't even know if I would put it in my top 10 to be honest with you.
No.
Yeah. No. But it is like I guess noob friendly for anime.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to get into, and excluding of course like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. But Hunter's okay. I wouldn't die on that hill about Hunter x Hunter.
No, I'm not gonna die. I mean, me personally, like with the old series, it was never advertised to me. I found it by accident online, and I got hooked years ago. And I was just like, man. Then I heard they were remaking it. I'm like, why? It's like it's the same thing, but I see they doing the same thing with Shaman King, but I'm pretty happy with Shaman King because
I haven't watched that yet. Yeah, but yeah. I know. See, like Shaman King's one that I knew of as a kid, but I never watched it. I didn't know, like what I'm saying.
The original four kids did an amazing job bringing it over. I'm a big fan of the manga, and I'm happy that now the new series is following the manga. But I'm kind of not happy with the fight scenes and the animation. But it's just getting started. So hopefully Netflix comes through for me. So
see, on that note, really, I want to touch on that because I feel like fight scenes.
Okay.
I'm a big action person. Like
I know.
if I will take action over story any day. That's just me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I said this before. After growing up on like Naruto and how their fight scenes were orchestrated throughout the years and like how they did their thing, I have this really high bar of expectations for anime now with fight scenes. And a lot of the times I'm disappointed.
And that's where I think that's kind of where we go two different ways. Like I'm really basing myself off story. Like I hate to say this, I'm a lot older.
I mean, you're old, yeah.
I'm older. I'm not old, bro. Like you're not gonna be old. No, I'm joking now. Like I've seen a lot, and I've seen a lot of fight scenes, and I'm more or less like I'm all about the journey. Like One Piece changed my idea about story because I've been watching One Piece for freaking ever. That's and I'm sitting here, I'm just like, you know what? This is my issue with happened with Naruto. I love Naruto, and then I hate Shippuden. Honestly, I hate Shippuden with a passion because, night and day. It was a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on, but it was so fast forward. They forgot the story. It was like, Naruto has to be a badass in the next year or so, and how are we going to make this happen? And let's make him not a bumbling idiot. Let's make him strongest person in the series, and we got to do this in a year. Okay, this is where we are. Hokage's power levels don't mean nothing. Naruto is a G, and he's stronger than everybody else, and we're going to have him beat Pain. Cool.
Yeah, I think there was definitely a consistency issue with Naruto after the transition. When Shippuden came out, I was watching it on YouTube with raw. Like I was trying to catch the subtitles ones that they were out there, but they weren't ever really out there. I was still like, Jesus, I was like 9-10 years old when Shippuden was out. So yeah, like it was still new. But I mean, I feel like even just watching Shippuden versus Naruto, you can see the difference visually. It just the aesthetic is completely different.
Oh yeah, it's two different. I see why they call it Naruto Shippuden. It's literally two different anime styles. Like
it's definitely. I don't know because I have my Naruto will always be like a favorite of mine, but I have my issues with Naruto too.
With who?
With Naruto, like I I think even Naruto can get really boring sometimes. Shippuden was really boring unless what was happening was relevant.
Yeah, it was. See, unfortunately, I had to wait 2.5 years for Shippuden to come out. Yeah, I remember on the last podcast, the guy who I watched the first episode of Shippuden with was on there, and we had 40 people in a hotel at Katsucon in 2006, laying on the porcelain floor on my little laptop, watching the first episode of Naruto Shippuden raw. Like, we just had all these Naruto fans are just behind me, and we're watching this little small screen, and we're spazzing out because we waited 2.5 years through filler hell. And then I'm like, okay, you're cool, they jumped to the Sasuke shit already, and then they jumped back to Naruto coming back to the village.
That's right. They did. They started off, the first episode was like them running through Orochimaru's hideout, right?
Dude, and animation was clean.
Yeah.
It was clean.
But I remember watching that for the first time, and I was like, what's going on? Yeah, where are we right now?
I said, damn, we going here already? We just screw everything else. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe we do flashbacks. And they're like, so we're going to jump back almost a whole year and bring you back to the Gagara rescue arc. And then we're going to give you horrible animation. Like, the animation never hit the animation when they were talking to Sasuke. I mean, probably the Chio and Sakura fight was probably the best part of that whole arc.
That was the one time where I was proud of that character. The only time.
Yeah. I mean, she really didn't get any other push outside of saying I love you, Naruto. Like, that was the dumbest shit ever. But
and he schooled her on that one.
Dude, he was like, the hell are you talking about? Like,
he was like, I know you're lying.
Dude,
yeah, Naruto's I think it's another one. There was somebody in my chat, Sean. He had never watched it. Was it Sean, right? I think it was. Yeah, his name was Sean, and he got into it and binged it within like 2 months. He was done.
Yeah.
And
that's what happened with the
best anime of all time. But then I showed him One Piece. Yeah, and that was when that one. But you said that earlier. One Piece definitely has changed my perspective on anime.
Yeah.
It's definitely like fight scenes in One Piece can be straight gas.
But you gotta get there though, man. It's
getting there is the part. But when you realize how good the getting there is, you're just along for the ride the entire time.
The new Luffy versus Katakari was like probably some of the best animation. Luffy versus Doflamingo. Like I'm very impressed with. Like I stopped watching One Piece 15 years ago because they got the Punk Hazard, and I was like, I'm not watching this crap no more because Punk Hazard was awful.
Yeah, we're actually watching that now, and it's so boring.
Oh my god, I feel so bad.
It's so boring.
Dude, Punk Hazard made me hate One Piece, and I stopped watching. And then I was like, you know what? I owe myself, I started watching the movies again. I said, man, I'm disservicing myself. Let me get through this. And I got the Dressrosa, and I was like, let's turn it up finally. But Punk Hazard, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to send you probably a range fruit basket or something to make get well soon.
I'm gonna need something, man.
Dude, Punk Hazard, dude.
It feels like one of those unnecessary portions of the story. Like, we don't need this.
Yeah, Punk Hazard. And then Fisherman's arc was awful too, but it wasn't that Punk Hazard.
No, we just rewatched Fisherman because my wife's never seen One Piece, but I've seen that and rewatched it, and I guess now looking on it, yeah, it's okay. I think it was better when I was a kid. When I was younger, it just seemed like it was better, but now it's all right. Punk Hazard was a horrible way to introduce the new world, though.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough.
Yeah,
but talking about new school versus old school, let's get into a little bit more of the topics. So, and I want to hear this from you.
Okay,
and it's this. And Robert hears this. Robert Matthews is one of my great friends, great tag team partners. But his views on anime, he's the king of, of taste. So he's probably going to flame you. He can't flame me. We're tag team partners and everything. So, what is your top 3 favorite animes of all time? No pressure.
Do you want it ordered or just top 3?
Give me 3, 2, then 1.
Okay. At 3.
Ooh, can't wait.
I'd have to
I'm
put
more excited probably than you are right now because this is going to make me judge you even harder. So
at 3, I'll have to put Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
damn, man, like I can't even hate on that, dude.
Yeah,
And
that's
I want to
definitely my
hate on your
number 3.
picks. I can't. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that anime.
Yeah, I think it's damn near perfect to me. You get a little bit of everything.
I read the manga and then the anime came out and I was just like, wow.
See, I never read the manga, but I remember when they had like the first iteration of the anime when I was a kid, like on Adult Swim, and I just knew of it because it came on really late when I was trying to like sneak and watch Family Guy or something. But when I heard of Brotherhood, my uncle told me, he was like, they went back and it's closer to the manga, and I was like, I didn't even know they were different. I'll watch Brotherhood, and I fell in love with it.
Yeah. And no offense to the original series. The original series is still great, but man, Brotherhood is just perfectly crafted story, start to finish. I mean, you have action and it's the one anime I can say we talked about. You have action and story where there is no,
and they're so fused together. It's perfect. Like you get everything.
And so, who's your favorite character in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
I might have to go Armstrong.
Sparkles and everything,
yeah. What did it for me with him was his fight with Sloth.
Oh, that was a good fight. When
he used Sloth to reset his shoulder and then just proceeded to go to, oh my gosh, man.
Yeah. That's one thing I love about the Brotherhood is like just the characters, they got that screen time, man.
Yeah. Everybody got
some Scar fan. Like I love Scar. I think I like him more in the original than I do in the new in Brotherhood, but I love Scar. Like love Scar.
Scar is dope too. Yeah, Scar is hella dope. As far as number 2, this is where it's gonna get tricky. No, you know what? To be honest, I'll probably have to, just because I love it, is Fire Force, man.
Wow. Okay. What are you, a Benny Maru fan?
I mean, he's dope. Don't get me wrong. He's
badass, man.
I don't know. Like, there's something about I mean, I love Soul Eater, but
that's what I was going to about Soul Eater, but
yeah, I love Soul Eater. So when I found out that we were getting another anime by the same creators, I was like, dope. I don't know anything about Fire Force. I haven't read the manga. So, but it has the Soul Eater aesthetic, but the sound design, the visuals, the character designs, and all even somebody like as low tier as like their lieutenant.
Yeah.
The fact that he can control the combustion from rounds, and he can, like, it's just, I don't know what it is about that anime. That's just like one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of people putting Fire Force in their top 3, and I mean that's I respect it. Like I don't have an issue with Fire Force. I think I'm at the end of the first season. I haven't got to season 2 yet, so I'm just like, at some point I gotta.
Season 2 is just as crazy. All right, can I do like honorable mentions before I do number 1?
Okay, everybody does that. I tell people don't do honorable mentions, and nobody listens to me. So don't listen to me either. Don't be that person that you want to be different. Just give me the honorable mention.
Because I feel like okay, so honorable mentions.
Number 4, or this kind of like tied for number 1, or
it would be like these are just ones that I would have in like my top 10 list.
Let's go.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I thought
honestly, after catching up on the manga, I have to say Black Clover in my top 10. I have to mention that one. We can talk about that one too, because I have issues as well. I would have to say Black Clover. What else?
At least you didn't put it in your top 3, but you gave it an honorable mention.
Black Clover would be like number 10. Like it'd be like the bottom.
Okay. I'll accept that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like it barely slides through only because of the current arc right now. That's the only reason. I'm trying to think what else have we watched.
Okay, ask you a question. And, this is more or less, I guess, a new school question. What is it about Black Clover that makes it interesting? I've been through 40 episodes, and I hate to say this, if I wanted to watch Naruto, I would watch Naruto.
No, you're right. Honestly, I struggled a lot. Black Clover started right before the first like 10 episodes had been out right before I joined the army in 2017. So like when I came back and I realized like how far the anime had gotten, which wasn't far at all, I was just like, wow, this is really boring. It was just so boring.
The first 10
And
episodes are probably the worst episodes. Like that was cringeworthy to get those first 10 episodes. Then when they got to their first dungeon, I was like, okay.
yeah, it was something, but it
Yeah.
still wasn't enough for me. I don't know why I think what kept me going with it is people just kept telling me, watch it, just keep watching it. And I was like, well, how long do I have to keep watching it until it gets good? And eventually it got good, but I was almost burnt out at the end there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, My Hero, honorable mention.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean I think it's just solid all around.
Yeah, I haven't watched anything since the first episode of season 4. As I love the manga so much.
See, I'm caught up. The manga right now is amazing.
My goodness,
so good.
yo, dude,
so good,
dude. Honestly, and I'm gonna say it right now. You're gonna play me, and I would have put Air Gear or what's the other Shaman Kings up there, but either Hunter x Hunter. But My Hero is my favorite manga of all time. Like by far, it's drawn beautiful, is written correctly. I love this manga so much.
Yeah, it's just really good. Like I saw somebody a while ago talking about how like My Hero, I guess, kind of suffered from something that Naruto did in Shippuden with like the lack of like exploring with the characters, like the side characters.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of side characters in My Hero. There's like a ridiculous amount of characters.
Yeah.
Personally, if you're not relevant to the story, I don't care about you.
When that I respect it, because when I see what happens with My Hero is they don't care about them. Like in Naruto, they were thrown in our faces. We fell in love with them, and then they were just cast aside. Like Team Guy got done. Team Guy and Team Kurenai, outside of what's her face, Hinata, got done dirty. Shino, Kiba, Neji especially, don't get me started on Neji, Tenten, and Rock Lee and Shippuden. Rock Lee and Shippuden does not exist. Let me just say, Rock Lee and Shippuden, you had this badass character in Naruto, you come over Shippuden, and then Rock Lee didn't throw not one punch at all on Shippuden.
Even in he was in the Gaara rescue arc. He didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He threw not one punch. Like, he literally did not throw one punch in all of Shippuden. The best thing he did was move Guy Sensei out of the way from dying at the end for Naruto to heal him. But outside of that, this dude did nothing. People get mad, I don't care. Rock Lee in Shippuden is the worst character in Shippuden. He did nothing to better himself.
Why do you think that why do you think they wrote it that way? Like, what do you think they're...
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I know exactly what happened. We have Guy Sensei here. We've been leading him up through the whole thing. Itachi ran from him and said, hey, look, Akatsuki, don't fuck with Guy Sensei. That's my F card for the year. Kakashi's like, yo, this dude Guy ain't no joke. Look, we gotta fight this guy, and we can't beat him with nothing except the taijutsu. It's like they built Guy up. Guy got the best push in Shippuden next to Naruto. Guy had quality wins. Everybody was scared of him, and it was like I felt I was robbed because Guy Sensei didn't die. Like, and I think they were trying to push him and lead. Like, you can't push Guy Sensei and lead.
They set him up for like the perfect like send off moment. Like, I'm doing my thing. You've had the build up with Kisame and like all this up from Naruto and then Naruto Shippuden leading up, and then they just like, he's gonna die and he's not gonna die.
Then you put his ass in the wheelchair. Like, I mean, dude.
He recovered quicker than Rock Lee did when Gaara just broke his leg and arm. And he opened the last gate. Like, I'm pretty sure in Boruto, he doesn't even have the wheelchair anymore.
So, Guy Sensei chose to be in the wheelchair. Sanadi was like, look, I'll give you a leg just like I did Naruto and Sasuke. He's like, no, I want everybody to know this is the price you pay for opening the 8th gate. I'm like, you should have just died, man. Yeah, why are you still here?
The price is you die. You just got lucky.
You got lucky. Naruto healed your ass. And I'm like, and that's what I was feeling that, okay, Guy I felt the whole Shippuden. Guy has to die. They're teasing the 8th gate, and then Rock Lee takes over and becomes that new persona. But no, you don't do that. And I think Metal didn't freaking Boruto. Metal Lee beats the shit out of Rock Lee.
Hey, I think Metal, they could do a lot with him. They really could. Okay, I'll say this really quickly. Well, we can get back to my I think with Boruto, since I feel like they recognize the fact that they left out a lot of characters in the original storyline, so I feel like they're trying to make up for that in Boruto a little bit.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like even giving Orochimaru a quote unquote kid.
Yeah,
and I still don't understand his like weird obsession with Boruto, but like even then, like it's they're showing love, a little bit more love to the outside surrounding cast versus to where they didn't do as much originally.
Yeah, Shippuden was a rush job, man. It was like, we're not going to include anybody. We're just going to get Naruto to boss status, and then once we get him there, we're good. And then we're going to give him a shitty ass bloodline that came out of nowhere, and then he's just going to explain. He's going to explain his whole life why he really wasn't a failure, but he had his bloodline that made him even more of a badass. Dude, I
have to say,
Naruto, dude.
The last arc, the war, was super disappointing. Even from from a visual standpoint, it was super disappointing.
Dude, I look, let me tell you something. When he got to the war, I stopped watching Shippuden. I said I can't do it. I couldn't do it. And
the only good part about the war was that scene with Madara against the whole entire alliance. Like that was like when I saw that, I was like, oh, this war is about to be. This is it. Like they're gonna go in, and they didn't.
Yeah. You know what it did for me? I was so excited because I had Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, and they did an amazing job with the ending to Naruto. It was animated in cell shading,
No, but I think my brother said the same thing, that it was actually really good.
Dude, the last fight with Sasuke, and then how it was animated, and then they did like a whole ending, like it was probably like a 5-minute like special, and they had animated everything from Sasuke and Naruto having an arm like ripped off and them talking to each other, and it was just, I felt so good, and I felt like I was complete there, and I never had an opportunity to go back and watch the war. I'm good.
I mean, yeah, you're not really missing much, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, God Sensei going ballistic was the highlight of Shippuden for me, and
I remember watching that the day the episode got uploaded to that site I used to use, and I was like, he's really doing it.
Oh, for who?
For a guy, when he opened up the last gate, like I was so like this is it, bro. Like he's finally doing it.
They were like, regular jitsu won't work with him. We got to use taijutsu. He's like,
like, do you know who you have right next to you? Like, this is it.
You gonna get your ass beat, bro. Like, let's go. Like, oh, that's all you had to say, cuz.
And he would have won if it wasn't for the simple fact that he just happened to have the 10 tails. He would have won.
No, I always say this. So, and even Madara said this. If I would have flinched a second beforehand, I would have been gone. Guy missed ending the Naruto series by that much. Literally, if he would have tilted his foot to the right, been a second quicker, he would have ended the Naruto series on that last kick. Was it Elephant Moon or whatever it's called?
Could you imagine if Guy was the one to end the war? Like he would be the reason why it was over.
Yeah. They alluded to. They say open up the 8th gate, they'll be stronger than any Hokages before them. And Guy did it. And then guess what? Naruto and Sasuke's power up wasn't even a thing, and they came out of nowhere. Another ass pull, man.
I agree. That one was just when they got into the whole sage reincarnation. I'm like, wait, what?
It's like, you're my son and you're my son, and that's your mom. Like, whoa, time out.
Yeah, I was super cool. Like, I'm like, finally we're learning about the sage, but the way they went about it, I was just like, okay, I guess.
I mean, Naruto looked so badass. He had like the whole, like before he got the sage mode, not sage mode, before he got that extra power, he had the sage outfit, by combining the sage jutsu with the toe joint.
Yeah.
And I went with Kurama with the toe joint. And I was like, yo, he looked really badass. So, okay, hey, what's your number one, man? I'm not going to shit on Naruto anymore. So,
number one, honestly, right now, I have to just go with One Piece. I feel like that's like, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a given.
You didn't give me much tonight, man. You didn't give me much, man. I'm a little disappointed. You didn't give me much, man.
Well, let's talk about how great Dragon Ball is.
With What part of Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball Super is amazing.
Nah, bro. Nah. Dude, I stopped reading the manga, man. I can't read that shit. Man.
But it's good. It is good. The manga's good.
Dude, I'll end the stream right now. Don't do that.
Did you read the last chapter?
No.
Do you know what happens in it?
Yes, I know what happened. I'm not. Dude, come, man, dude.
Okay, but like, see, here's my thing. It's like
people repeat, man. They do the same thing every chapter.
It's Dragon Ball. That's what they do.
You do the same thing. Vegeta gets stronger than Goku. He goes to the villain. He gets his ass handed to him. Goku comes back, surpasses Vegeta out of nowhere, gets the dub. And then
he didn't get a dub.
No, it's coming though. You know it's coming. No, the Miro arc is the worst written arc ever. And then what you do again is bring this other cat in here from the little oatmeal or whatever his name is. I can't remember the damn name. And you do the same thing again. Goku gets his ass whooped, goes to sleep. Vegeta comes out, badass as shit, no fucking eyebrows.
Yeah, the no
same
eyebrows.
Shit again. And then guess what happened? Goku magically shows up. I'm not reading that shit no more, dude.
No. He didn't magic. He showed up and did like a couple little, like he figured out how to avoid the attack. And then Vegeta literally forces his way back in. Goku didn't save the day there.
But he was asleep.
Who, Goku?
Goku got knocked out.
This man, I mean, he doesn't get knocked out no more. After a certain point, like
why was Vegeta fighting? Because Goku was not able to fight, right?
Yeah,
incapacitated. Vegeta's always on Goku's sleep watch, and is out there putting his life on the line. You know he got a jacked up arm, and he go out there, he does it all, and then Goku comes in and cleans up the W.
But he didn't clean this one up.
He's going to though.
Okay, but he didn't yet.
But it's dude.
So until that happens,
how would you want to bet?
I won't concede this.
Let's do this then. I'll put $50 right now that Goku ends up winning this joint.
50? I'll bet. Fine. I'll do it.
Dude, let me tell you something. Vegeta is not getting the dub, man. So it is never going to happen. Everybody, I mean, I hate to say this because I love Vegeta. He used to be one of my all-time. He used to be my all-time favorite before God Sensei. He moved to like the 1, the 2, the 3, now he's down like 10. I'm so sick of being hyped for this man, for him to be shitting on every single arc. The same thing. Every arc, man. I can't do it no more, man. I mean, does Goku deserve this? Does Goku really deserve this? No, screw you. We want to do this now? Cool, let's do this. Why do you like Goku? I'm waiting for this. Why do you like this man?
Why do I like Goku?
Yes, he's done nothing to help you or make you a better person. He does nothing.
I like Goku because he introduced me to anime.
No, that's not good enough. No, fuck that.
That's pretty good for me.
No, you'd have been introduced to anime regardless. You had Naruto. Your generation had Naruto. You'd have been fine.
I don't particularly. Well, I mean, Goku's not a character that I tend to criticize as much. Like because I already. That's what I was saying. I don't expect anything out of Dragon Ball other than what I already get.
No, that's not okay though, man. You can't accept the fact that this shit keeps happening. You can't accept that, man. I'm not gonna let. You're better than that, man. I have more respect for you than that. I'm not gonna allow you to accept that.
So that's like you have like, let's say you have a car maker, right? And they keep releasing subpar models of cars, right?
Okay.
But they kind of get the job done. They're not horrible, but they're not amazing, right? So that's what you're going to expect out of them is subpar. If you want something that you can just go back to every now and then, you're like, yeah, this is cool. That's Dragon Ball for me. This is cool, I guess. It's subpar. It's not amazing. I no longer want to criticize it because I feel the need not to.
Dude, I think my issue is you have such a well-written character in Vegeta. He's had more character development than any other character in the series. And you continuously go back to Goku, who has no more story to tell, who's done everything, and you continuously shit on Vegeta to push this Goku narrative. And I think I hate Dragon Ball for the fact that you keep throwing Vegeta in our face, write him off. Like there's no point of Vegeta being there at all. It's not even like a Sasuke Naruto thing where, Sasuke's like on par with Naruto. Like if they fought again, they're gonna be a stalemate. Like they're not beating each other's ass or someone's gonna win. With Goku and Vegeta, Goku's always going to have that step up, which is annoying because it's like the way it's written is that Vegeta, no matter what he does in life, Goku just has this 1 inch of, I don't know what it is, that pushes him over him in each battle. Where I believe Vegeta has the same drive and has done more to, I mean, he's done everything. He has obtained everything in life through hard work. Goku's been like Naruto. Oh, I ate a spirit bomb. I guess I'm Ultra Instinct now. Krillin dies. I guess I'll go Super Saiyan now. I mean, I'll die and go achieve Super Saiyan 3 because I can't do it on Earth. I mean, just like, oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, I'll become Super Saiyan God. See, here I go. See, I'm getting upset. I'm the one to talk. I'll go Super Saiyan God by getting all my peoples on Earth to sit around and do kumbaya, and I'll be Super Saiyan God. Vegeta, like, I'm going to go over here to Beerus' planet. I'm going to train hard, be their maid, cook for them, clean their beds and stuff, and I'm going to achieve this shit on my own. Sorry, man. Sorry.
No, I think we have to think about it like this. When they brought Dragon Ball Super back, when they brought Dragon Ball back with Super, a lot of people, even younger siblings of mine, that was their introduction to Dragon Ball. So if you're looking at it, if you're looking from my perspective, and even more so yours, it's going to seem like it's been this constant train of just a rinse. It's not fair, man. But from somebody who just got introduced in either Super or even Kai, it's not going to seem like that as much. So, I mean, their approach could be that Super. They're going to keep pushing this narrative because technically this narrative is new to the target audience, if that makes sense.
It makes sense. Okay, so let's talk about the target audience. They say there's new to them, right? By now, if they got started as Super, which came out, let's just say 3-4 years ago, maybe 5, give us some time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Beerus arc. What's her name? Bulma gets slapped. Vegeta gets his nice little 2-second montage, beats the shit out of Beerus, then gets dropped.
Yeah.
Goku gets dropped, comes back. Vegeta, his wife gets slapped. He can't get revenge. Goku just wants to fight this cat. Screw the fact that he slapped the shit out of Bulma. Goku, everybody, hey, Beerus, you give me a minute? I'm sorry you slapped Bulma, but I need a minute because we get everybody in a circle so I can be Super Saiyan so I can fight you. Is that cool? Yeah, I'm good. Screw Vegeta. Okay, so then we keep on moving on. Resurrection of Frieza arc, right? Vegeta attains Super Saiyan God on his own. Yeah. This fool goes out and takes on Frieza because Goku was an idiot and got himself shot in the chest. Guess what happens? Right? No, plot no jitsu. We're going to have Frieza blow up the planet when Vegeta won. Then we're going to reverse time to give Goku the BS kill. You could be like, hey, you know what, Vegeta? Guess what? Frieza's going to blow up the planet, so we need to make sure that you kill him before he blows up. No, Goku, you got to go kill Vegeta. You got to go kill Frieza. Then, let me keep on going. I'm going to keep on going. Then you have the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 tournament.
Yeah.
Vegeta cleans house. He literally beat everybody. Vegeta literally beat everybody. And who does he get to? He gets to hit at the end. Guess what happens to Vegeta?
He got cooked.
No, he took the L. Yeah, Goku took the L, but it didn't feel like Goku lost, though. Vegeta already won the damn tournament. Vegeta already won the tournament. Then Goku losing to hit had no value. Then you bring in the little.
Wait, why did it have value?
Because Goku lost the hit too. Vegeta's wins got them the Dragon Balls at the end. Yeah. But they gotta give Goku this times 20 for no reason at all.
Well, wait, but we've been waiting for a combination of Super Saiyan and Kaioken.
But guess what? It ain't going nowhere. But everybody feels, oh, well, he had a better outing than Vegeta. He lost. Vegeta's wins again got them the Dragon Balls.
Yes, I agree.
Goku did nothing in that tournament. Nothing. And then, okay, let's go fast forward through all the BS and all the filler stuff. Then you get to the Tournament of Power.
Wait, you can't skip over Vegeta versus Goku Black. That's a goated moment.
Okay, let me tell you something. That's the only time that I would give Vegeta props. Because I have to give Vegeta beat the living shit out of Goku Black.
And then gave him a speech to go along while he was doing it.
The sad part is, they wrote that shit off and combined him. And like, and then he had to go Vegeta fuse with Goku. And I'm like, Vegeta just beat the guy who's been terrorizing everything, and then you're gonna make an even stronger opponent to make Vegeta feel less stronger, and then we're gonna bring Vegeta out this joint, which was tight. But screw the fact that Vegeta beat Goku Black. Nobody cares.
I care. I love that moment.
Dude, that was Vegeta's best moment. And that point he surpassed Goku again. Sorry.
Well, it seems like it's just always a rubber band effect. Like one
it
surpasses.
Keeps happening.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying, and by now, if you're watching Super or reading Super, you should know what to expect. I give you the argument at early on. They're new to this, but your family and stuff, by now they should know that it's rinse and repeat, that Vegeta going to take the L, he going to get the titty on his eye, and Goku is going to get the dub. It is rinse and repeat every single arc. I'm tired of my man having a broken arm and a titty on his eye. And this, let me tell you what this man Vegeta did, though. He gave Goku his power. He gave Goku his power so Goku can achieve a higher form. Goku's like, you know what? Vegeta's fighting by himself against Jiren. Vegeta's already extended to Beyond Blue or whatever it's called. How about I give him my power before I go to sleep? Nah, Vegeta gonna give me his. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna surpass and win this thing, and we good.
But we got a beautiful fight out of that.
A beautiful what?
A fight. A beautiful fight.
See, that's the problem, man. You like that flashy stuff, man.
Flashy is what sells. You can't tell me that Goku's fight with Jiren wasn't amazing.
I'm not going to cry on Top Trio. I'm literally hurting right now. And I need you to understand. Tao, I need you to understand, bruh. I am hurting inside. I understand that people just start watching Super. They got introduced to anime with Naruto and watching Super get introduced to the Dragon Ball universe because of Dragon Ball. I have literally watched Vegeta get his ass whooped for 30 years. I'm over it. I can't do it no more, man. I can't do it. I'm not going to make it. I had to do what was best for me. I went to therapy. My therapist said, you got to stop reading Dragon Ball. If you're going to get somewhere in life, before you're 40, you got to stop watching Dragon Ball because you're too upset over the shit that's going on with Vegeta, and you know what's going to happen when you watch this. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give it up. I ain't going to do it no more.
I mean,
Enjoy it, man.
That's fair. I mean, I don't like get as excited about Dragon Ball anymore. Like, to me, it's Jesus. I mean, even Dragon Ball's older than I am.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, bro. Like, but you don't understand, man. Like, you don't understand what I had to go through. You just don't understand. Like, they got the Namek, and the Vegeta teamed up with Krillin and Gohan. And then Vegeta's like, you know what? I'm the ultimate Super Saiyan. And he gets his ass handed to him by Frieza, and then Frieza kills him. And I'm like, why am I investing my time in this character? Then we get to Earth, and this dude turns Super Saiyan, saves Goku, and he gets his ass whooped by Cell. He gets his ass whooped by everybody else. And then you decide to put Gohan out there out of nowhere. I'm sorry, I'm too loud.
No, you good.
I gotta make sure because I'm upset right now. So.
No, you're not loud at all. Keep going, please.
Then you have a time skip. And then Goku, all of a sudden, Vegeta beats the shit out of Goku as Majin Vegeta. Guess what? Goku was hiding Super Saiyan 3 out of nowhere. I had to live with that.
But that's an epic moment. That's a goated moment.
No, it's not okay, man. It's not
Watching
okay.
Goku scream for 3 episodes straight to show us this new form was goated.
I'm not gonna front. That was the most bad. Sean Schemmel should get an Oscar Academy Award for the fact that he literally screamed for a whole episode. That was the best war cry I've ever heard. I got goosebumps thinking about it right now, man.
That is the only acceptable dub cast that I'll take.
Whoa, bruh. Old school versus new school, man. Are you really gonna say that right now?
Well, I think me and you talked about this. I think dub in the 90s and like some of the early 2000s was good. It was really good. I don't know where they missed a step in between like 2006 up, but they missed it bad. Like, it's really, really bad.
You know what happened, right? Johnny Young Bosch can't voice everybody. And that's what happened. Johnny Young Bosch voices everybody. If anybody watches, go watch Code Geass. He voices everybody. I don't know any. What happened?
I said I actually haven't seen that.
Yeah, what he voices everybody. Johnny Young Bosch, I'm telling you, man, he just started voicing every single character, and then just like, man, like I love the guy. I just met him a couple weeks ago. I love the guy. Favorite Power Ranger of all time. Like it's like they got, and then I hate to say this, you have Johnny Young Bosch, and then every single character has to be voiced by Chris Sabat too.
Yeah, doesn't he do some voices for One Piece?
Yeah, he does Zoro.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I literally hear Piccolo, Vegeta, All Might, Zoro. I hear the same character every time. And then Dragon Ball, he voices like everybody except for like Krillin and Goku. And Gohan. Everybody. Tien, Piccolo, Vegeta, like Chris Sabat voice, and like you hear his voice every time you watch anime. It's like, oh, I know who that is.
I don't hear it because I only watch subbed.
Yeah. But now I'm kind of a sub person. But I will admit though, I'm a huge fan of the One Piece sub, but I'm not even gonna try to lie. The One Piece dub is the new one is really, really good. I can't even deny it. Like
I actually haven't watched any of One Piece ever in dubbed.
Yeah. Oh well, you get a chance to enjoy the 4Kids version that we had in the 90s, which was the early 2000s.
That sounds really bad.
It wasn't Zoro, it was Solo. But it had the best intro. But they were in Alabasta for like episode like 10. Like they cut out like everything.
Wait, what? How?
Dude, let me tell you, they were in Alabasta. Like they met Ace like episode 10. And I'm like, I thought this was like a good representation. I'm watching One Piece. Damn, not Alabasta yet. I was like, 4Kids, like they were there like immediately, like 2 months you're in Alabasta. I was like, damn, it's like 200 episodes for Alabasta, man. I'm like, damn, okay.
The way One Piece introduces characters, but then those characters aren't actually like relevant until 600 episodes later. Like you get introduced to the emperors very early on.
Yeah, early on, yeah.
But you don't really see anything from them until like right now. Really, like that's and like the whole cake arc, like that's really it.
Well, that's what I love about One Piece. Like you get, and I know you like fight scene stuff, but for me, for One Piece, it's like the journey. Like I'm getting paid for me watching. Like I'm like, oh snap! Something I watched when I was in my early 20s is now relevant now. 15, 16 years later, I'm just like, wow, like I can't believe the episode 2 of One Piece is now relevant now in episode 1000 of One Piece.
Yeah. It's one more honorable mention really quickly. Dead Man Wonderland. I'm extremely upset that show got canceled. I read the manga. I loved it.
Yeah, everybody says the manga is really good. I want to see the
manga
episodes of the
really
anime,
good.
I heard nothing but complaints about the anime ending. So
yeah, it was. I'm still hurt by that one.
So there's only one other thing I want to talk about before I get off here with you. And I appreciate you making time for me and you coming on talking. So I got a little excited, a little hurt.
That's what it's all about.
The Vegeta thing is
once you accept that this is what Dragon Ball is, it gets so much easier.
No. You know what? I've accepted it, so that's why I'm not watching no more.
Fair enough.
This is a funny story. So last week I said I'm not reading it. I said I'm not reading no more. I threw with it. I can't do it no more. Like after the no eyebrow Vegeta, I said, you know what? I'm good. I mean, I'm never reading this crap ever again. People's like, Rick, did you read it? I'm like, no, I did not. Why? I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you heard what happened. I said, I don't want to know. And people kept on telling me. I was like, guys, I'm legitimately not doing this no more. You ain't got to tell me nothing. Rick, but no, it was so cool. I'm like, I'm not gonna give you no more of my time. Y'all have fun. It was fun. Akira Toriyama, best of luck to you. Y'all can enjoy One Piece. Somebody go watch One Piece. Enjoy One Piece. Don't watch Dragon Ball, but don't read Dragon Ball, but whatever. Akira Toriyama, you fail me. Have a good life, man. Whatever. Okay, whatever. So last thing, man. This is the one thing where you got brownie points with me. So Like I said, Tao fell off after this, and I guess he's all right now, but he fell
I
off.
only fell off because I said that Winter Soldier was a snooze fest.
See, I hear this right. He said Winter Soldier was a snooze fest. Okay, cool.
But I admit it's most likely because I don't care about Captain America. That may be why.
Well, the movie came out 7 years ago, so
which is crazy to think about. But yeah.
It's crazy, and it's the greatest MCU movie of all time. But
Shang-Chi's pretty nice.
There's no debate. We're not doing that. There's no debate. If you want to bring up Shang-Chi, we can talk about that. I'll if you said Shang-Chi was the greatest MCU movie of all time, I can let you slide. But if you choose any other movie, then
no, it is. It is. I 100% Shang-Chi is the best MCU movie I've ever seen in my life.
I can say this. It's so hard to put it over Winter Soldier, but Shang-Chi, I hate to say this, and it hurts to say this, like it is probably the best movie I've ever watched in a movie theater. The absolute best.
It honestly felt like that was the closest I would get to a live action anime as well. Like in the end, like it just was.
I told everybody
it was what Dragon Ball Evolution should have been.
I told everybody, I said, if you're a geek, you're going to love this movie so much because of the references, and especially it felt like I was getting Wano on the screen for a little bit. I was like, wow, this is like it has so many geek references, and I see Marvel did their homework. So, but. No, we're gonna flip the script. Talk about Marvel. So let's talk about DC right quick, and we're gonna wrap this up.
Good old DC.
So, can we both agree on Top Trio? And I'm gonna get a lot of negativity for this. That we're out of that homecoming phase. The honeymoon phase. That Justice League Snyder Cut is the greatest superhero movie of all time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely.
I will admit, Shang-Chi could probably. Oh man, Shang-Chi was good, man. Oh, damn, like Shang-Chi.
The shit was good. It was a good movie.
Justice League Snyder Cut, man. People can hate on me, but anything and everything I wanted in the DC movie, it was just there. I mean, oh my god, just having Darkseid and Granny Goodness like that, just
seeing Darkseid on the big screen for the first time. Like the feeling, it's so funny because when we watched it, we had my wife's little old school laptop because we were in the process of moving, so we didn't have our TV.
Yeah,
we had already sent it, so we were watching it in this little laptop on our mattress in the middle of the living room. And even then, it was just so good. I don't know
how it was bad. People hate. I'm like, where was the movie bad? I'm trying to figure out where was the movie bad. All the bad things you can say about the characters in other theatrical releases. Okay, that's fine. But in this movie, they're not there. The character you should hate on shine. Like, you can hate on Cyborg and Flash all you want, but they were probably the best parts of the damn movie in this one.
Cyborg was amazing in Justice League.
His acting, oh my God, dude, it was top notch.
It was the first release of the film did not do Cyborg or Flash justice at all. Like seeing that scene, that small 2-second scene where Flash is saving those people from falling.
Dude.
Just seeing Flash do that and not no CW budget shit. Like seeing a good budget Flash save people from falling was enough for me to be like, this movie is amazing.
Dude, I've been waiting. I've read little excerpts about the script and her little things. I see people try to reanimate it, but I finally saw it. When Flash turned back time to save everybody, dude, when he starts running and
when he's running through time and space
he's like, time's up. And you're like, oh crap, they screwed up. And I'm like, oh crap, he just went back in time and came back and saved everybody. I was like, oh snap.
Yeah, and for me, I know there's some guys in the group that don't like it. I don't really care about his run. I really don't care. It doesn't bother me.
I didn't like it in the original movie because I thought, honestly, I'm not gonna front. I thought it was stupid. But I think by the time I got here, I accepted this. I've already accepted it. I'm like, this is, I know what I'm getting. I have to accept the fact that he's gonna run awkwardly. I'm not gonna accept the Vegeta stuff in Dragon Ball, but I will accept the fact that he can't run. And Snyder doesn't know the mechanics of running. I'll allow it, whatever. But his acting and his story made up for the running.
it made up for everything. Like when I first saw like the first trailer for Justice League, and I saw him running, I was like,
Yeah.
you know, like my first reaction was, okay, I guess, like it's fine.
Yeah.
But it definitely grew on me. It almost feels like if he didn't run that way, it wouldn't be Ezra Miller's character. It would be somebody else.
I didn't care about Ezra Miller. I didn't want him to be Flash. And then when I saw
I didn't
Justice
even know
League,
who he was until
I saw Justice League, and I'm like, I don't feel anything for this guy. You know, he was probably the weakest part. Then I see the Snyder cut. I'm like, damn, this kid really took
like
this
bring
role and
him back. Like,
yeah, I was like, damn. It's like, yo, like y'all should feel bad about yourselves. Like, and I understand why my man Ray Fisher is really upset. Like,
yeah, after seeing this film, all of his like grievances and complaints and stories and like it all makes sense to me.
Yeah, I'm like, first off, like, yeah, he just crying. You should be satisfied. You got a job. I'm like, damn, they did that dude dirty. I got to eat some crow right, put my foot in my mouth.
Which also makes me upset that we'll never get to see the like the original cut for Suicide Squad.
Yeah, the scripts are out there, and then just, I mean, it's, and I'll be honest. And people that hate me, I hate to say it, outside of probably the final scene when Waller is yelling at them, I really didn't care for the new Suicide Squad. I tried so hard.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I'm not that interested though. I'm really not.
It's not bad. It's not phenomenal, but James Gunn does a great job. I'm nothing against James Gunn. It is like watching Guardians of the Galaxy, and I give him all credit for using that same formula. But that final scene was fantastic. But that movie, I mean, I probably could have done without it. You know, I didn't need it at all. Kind of like Birds of Prey.
I'll probably watch it whenever I have some oddly placed free time because I'm not that interested in it. I haven't even watched Black Widow. I don't care about it.
Let me say this. So that's two movies that I didn't pay for. Because Black Widow, of course, I watched on Disney.
Yeah.
And then my brother bought me a ticket for Shang-Chi, and I had no interest in going. I literally was talking shit about Shang-Chi. I had no interest in seeing it. I didn't care. And then I ate some crow that day, boy.
Yeah, when they announced that, I mean, like, I was honest, I'm still kind of disappointed in like this whole phase. But if Shang-Chi is representative of what they're about to give us later on down the line, I'm like head first into Marvel.
Like, how do you top that? Like, I don't think Eternals going to come close to that. Shang-Chi, the level of what happened in Shang-Chi, like, I don't know how you come up with any movie that's going to come close to what Shang-Chi was. Like, that was just phenomenal.
Eternals might do it though.
What?
They might. Eternals might. Like, I don't know.
Probably gonna be the only thing they got. Like, you look at their roster, it has to be Eternal. Eternals gonna have to blow this away, and I don't see it happening.
Yeah, because we don't get Fantastic Four and Blade until like next year or like a year after that.
Yeah,
is it 2023 or something? It's something like that. And I mean, we still have yet to hear anything about X-Men, so we have no idea when that's coming. So like, we're really just Shang-Chi. While I am completely satisfied, that's all we have for right now in the Eternals. That's all we got.
And I'd have been okay if they say, you know what, we're going to build Shang-Chi's world, and we're going to make that the basis.
Yeah, 100%.
And just screw all the characters. Shang-Chi is the primary character, and we're going to build his world out. I mean, you can bring in Daredevil, you can bring in Iron Fist, you can do all those things and leave it at that, and then start introducing everybody.
Isn't there a rumor that Daredevil's in the new Spider-Man film?
Yeah, I'm almost 100% certain, man. I mean, it's like the worst, best kept secret, and I'm almost certain he's there. I can't speak for anybody else. I am almost certain Charlie Cox is in that movie, man.
Now, I've also been hearing, well, really quickly on the DC portion, because that's what we were talking about. I'm upset that the DC universe is a mess, because I definitely prefer DC over Marvel, but there's no denying that Marvel has put out better movies over the years. DC rushed their process and tried to catch up, and they shot themselves in the foot. Even then, I'm excited for Shazam. I'm super excited for Black Adam. I'm interested in what they're doing with Flashpoint. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's interesting, to say the least. I'm not too sure.
Me personally, I'm gonna say this: outside of Shazam, I don't like their theatrical releases. And I would say I love Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice. I loved it.
I thought it was good.
I didn't like the original that came out in the theater, but I love Dawn of Justice because it added everything that I was missing. and I was like, oh, this story flows now.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like Man of Steel, but
I think Man of Steel is great.
Yeah, the theatrical release just never captivated me. Like, no, oh, Man of Steel, and I don't care for any of the Wonder Woman movies. Prop to Gal Gadot, Gal Gadot, she's amazing as Wonder Woman, but I think her scripts are light and the direction is just horrible in her movies. And nothing against her,
it's no fault of her own.
Yeah,
yeah.
She like every movie that's not her own, she kills it.
Yeah,
like she was probably the best thing in Batman versus Superman. She was probably top second or top third thing that happened in Justice League. And I'm just like, she's an amazing Wonder Woman, but it sucks that her movies are bad.
Really quickly, what do you think about Robert Pattinson being Batman?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I am really upset that Ben Affleck is not Batman too. Like I'll take Michael Keaton. I'm not even gonna fry. Like I'll take a Flash, but damn man, like I really like Ben Affleck, dude, as Batman.
I thought he was the best Batman.
Yeah, it's
now you have to keep in mind when you guys are growing up, you had like 4 or 5 different Batmans. Whereas for me, it was like I had Christian Bale for
dude,
for how long?
The
like
worst.
Yeah, I had him.
The worst.
So then when you go from somebody like him to Ben Affleck, I'm like, oh my God.
But see, the great thing about, I hate to say Christian Bale, all 3 movies had perfect villains. The villains carried those films. Carried the movies, and I'm like, Bale's allowed to be a bad Batman because his villains were just killed it.
They outpaced him in every way.
Yeah. And then I hate it too, Bale is so short. Everybody in the movie was taller than he was in all 3 movies.
He's like 5'5", 5'6", right?
Yeah, he is. I'm like, damn, like, and he was talking to Commissioner Gordon, and then Commissioner Gordon was like overtowering him. I'm like, seriously? I'm like, is that happening right now? I think you're not striking fear to nobody, man.
I'm excited for Robert Pattinson's Batman though, because I like yes, like he has the whole Twilight shebang, right? Yeah. But to be fair, like my wife, she didn't believe me. If you can get past the first film, the films are actually pretty solid. They get better as time goes on.
Yeah.
His acting, though, I've always been impressed with. I don't know if
he's a phenomenal actor.
Yeah, he can act. So like when he was casted, I was like, okay, I don't know how I feel about it. I have to see him in the suit. Like I have to see him in the role to really get an idea. And from that one trailer we got, that shit looked amazing.
Well, I'm a big fan of Batman Year One in the comics and the animated feature. And I think it's a safe bet. Batman Year One is a safe bet for him. If he was coming in to be actual Batman with some history and some time, I may feel a little weird, but he's coming in playing a young Bruce Wayne, just starting off as Batman. I'll eat it up. Eat it up.
It looks like it's rough, which I feel like it should be. Like it's like his introduction to really dealing with criminals in Gotham one-on-one, like up front, and I'm extremely excited about that.
And that's I hate to say this, where I give props to Ben Affleck's Batman, and I give props to Tom Holland's Spider-Man in their direction. We didn't need to get reintroduced to who those characters were.
Yeah.
You knew who Batman was.
Yeah.
You knew who Spider-Man was. We didn't have to do a whole movie on origins. Like, that's the one thing I appreciate. Like, origin movies at this point, I think are kind of pointless. I know you're trying to reset things, but we know who these people are. We want to see them versus their villains. We want to see them team up with people. We don't need anymore. Like, Marvel's gonna be straight. Marvel introduced many new characters. But if you got a prime character, Superman, Batman, Captain America, Spider-Man, like I don't need a rehash of this story, man. They got bit by a spider. I know. Okay, cool. On to the next.
Yeah, they even skipped the Uncle Ben part. I don't even think I've ever heard them mention him.
No, they haven't. And I respect it though. I mean,
we don't need that. Like, we already know what his motivations are. We don't need that.
I mean, do we need to see, like, and this is my other issue too. This is something that pisses me off about DC. I'm gonna wrap this up. How there's a compilation online, people, if you look it on YouTube. I think live action wise, I think Martha and Thomas has died like 10 times. They constantly shoot this scene. Like, we know they die. We know they die at Crime Alley. We know they get shot. We know the pearls drop. We don't have to see it at every time we see Batman. We don't.
Okay, well, last thing though on that note, what about Joker? Because
the solo movie Joker.
Yeah, with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, that was. I thought the movie was phenomenal. I don't think you should have called it Joker. Unfortunately, it should be called something else. But I would have been cool with some psychotic man having a mental breakdown. Like I'd have been fine. But that movie, I love from start to finish. I enjoyed it, and
because they referenced, they showed the scene of Batman's parents being killed in the alleyway.
Yeah, in that one.
Yeah, but that was like the one time where I was like, it honestly caught me off guard when I saw it. I was like, that was smooth.
Yeah,
that was smooth. I
like though in Joker movies how they made Thomas Wayne. So it makes it seem like, oh, he messed around with his mom. And he was like,
yeah.
I love that aspect because you think full circle and then it's like.
Because you don't really get much of his parents. So like the little bit that we do get, like that was a good touch.
Yeah, I'm impressed because you didn't have to make that movie. I didn't feel good about it coming out, but I was like, man, Joaquin, dude. I was like, damn, dude, you're really good. Like,
yeah, he's a one of a kind.
Yeah.
For sure.
So. But again, man, thanks for coming out, man. Let us know when your next stream's going to be. I'm going to drop all your handle stuff. On the
next stream will be when you finally hop on Dragon Ball again.
Nah, that's not going to happen, bro. It's never. Let me tell you, let me put it on here right now.
What about Strive?
I am never watching, playing, or doing anything Dragon Ball related. When the new movie comes out, I always host a big party and go to the movie theaters, go see these movies. It ain't happening this year. It ain't happening.
You're not. You're gonna watch that movie.
I'm not going
because you're gonna watch that movie.
I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. We know what's going to happen.
I know that it's going to be great. That's what's going to happen.
No,
it's going to be great.
No, it's not, man. And then the last movie was pointless. You bring Broly in, you make him a little kitty cat, and then they go for the kill, and then you transform to another planet, and then nothing happens. Frieza did all this backhand.
Broly's just on the back burner for right now, for when they need content. They put Broly on the back burner.
The Gogeta stuff wasn't great. You made it canon. Right. But
yes.
For what? Like, the movie had no substance at all. None.
It's Dragon Ball. It never does.
No, I'm sorry. No. Like, I love the Beerus movie. I love that movie. I love it. And I mentioned with Vegeta, and then the resurrection of Frieza can go to hell. They can go to hell. They can go to hell. Like, I'm never doing anything else Dragon Ball related. Any new games come out, y'all can have it. I already traded in Kakarot. I'm gone. I'm not playing anything else.
Oh yeah, I haven't touched that game since it came out. So,
and I bought the season pass for all this stuff too. And I haven't even touched it because I'm like, nope, I don't like Dragon Ball no more. So I'm good.
Whenever Vegeta gets his time to shine, I'll be sure to let you know.
Dude, I've been on this planet for 37 years now, and it's not going to happen, man. So just don't give me false hope, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Someone's like, oh yeah, Vegeta's gonna have his moment today. Yeah, joke's on you, Rick. Nah, yeah. Okay. Then get a titty, lose his powers, and break his arm, and then that's it. So cool, man. But always a pleasure talking to you, man. I'm glad I was finally able to sit down with you. And actually try to see what you look like too. So
I'm a little young, just a little bit.
I thought you were gonna be a Osvaldo clone, but you're not. So
oh no, same family, different gene pool though.
Gene pool. I was like, I think he's gonna be a miniature one of him. So
yeah, man, it was great. We should totally do this again. Maybe like a group panel with like other people.
But you're a lot more civilized and you are on here than you are on Facebook. So
that's just for now.
Yeah, I don't know who you are. I was like, I ain't talk to your people because you ain't who you are on Facebook. So I don't know. Nah, but dude, much love, man. Thanks for bringing some perspective to the new generation compared to the old. And I actually just rapping. I appreciate your input as a whole, man. I guess we cool now. I guess we good.
We were always cool.
I'm dropping the beef. We straight. Don't hit me for no Dragon Ball shit. I already doing it. So.
What about Strive?
What?
What about Guilty Gear Strive?
That's a damn shame. I had that game, not touched it not one day.
Okay, when you do touch that one, let me know.
I had that game day one, and I have not touched
I'm on the celestial floor, and I'm getting kind of bored.
Why would I play you though? Why would I do it to myself? Like why would I like? Okay, you know what? I'll make a promise to you, and everybody on Top Trio can hear this. If and when Biking gets dropped on Guilty Gear, I'll play.
I do think she's coming, so I hope so, at least, because right now I don't know.
Did they release Jam yet?
No, right now we have.
Oh my God, I'm not playing this game.
Wait, hold on. You said Jam?
The Jam on there? I thought Jam was coming.
Maybe the Jack-o'-lantern chick?
No, Jam. See, that's the problem. See, that's why I know Jam. She had a similar costume to Soul Bad Guy, and she used kicks and stuff. She has like the fire kicks and stuff. Jam.
Oh, maybe I don't know who that is then.
Oh my goodness, that's definitely Sean May. Let me bring up Jam.
When was the last time she was in a game?
I know she was on the Dreamcast joints, and she was in was she in? Was it third or whatever it's called? Jam, Guilty Gear. Let's see if you can see this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my girl Jam, man.
Nah,
Jam and Viking, whatever. That's my crew.
She's not in the game.
Obviously, don't want me to play you, so guess you need to contact who is with Arc Systems. Yeah, you can contact them.
Oh, I want that belt.
Oh wow, I don't have it.
I know. How do I get
I don't have it. Breeze has it. You can probably play him in Tekken or something.
I don't play Tekken like
okay,
that.
I guess you're not getting the belt then. Oh, you know, actually, Breeze is a good sport. Breeze will play anything.
I guess it'd be fair to pick a game that neither one of us really know how to play.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you got right Tekken, I think he'll cook off it up. But yeah, I don't know. You talk to Breeze. I need to tell Breeze he needs to put it up because I got some tournaments coming. If he don't put it up before the tournaments, I'm gonna make him put it up. So
okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, cool. Cool. This is Top Trio signing off. Thank you again, Tal. Check him out on Twitch at KTUFFT. Check out his stuff. Subscribe, follow. I'm sure he hit you back. I'm sure you got some great things coming down. Wait for some streams. You need to get to it, bro. So,
Working on it.